Hey everyone, it's Scrap Lady here. I'm doing a video today to talk about dumpster diving. I get a lot of questions about dumpster diving, and just woke up, sorry. And I want to kind of let everyone know my techniques and things that I do. I get a lot of questions. Is it illegal? Should I ask the store? The research that I've done in most areas, it's not illegal. It is not illegal unless it says no trespassing, do not enter, that kind of thing. Well, I mean, if there's a sign that says do not enter wrong way, going into the back of the store, obviously but the sign would have to be on the dumpster itself that says no, do not trespass, no trespassing, private property, things like that. And then I wouldn't do those. If the dumpster is not attached to the building, it is not illegal. So long as it's not attached and you're not on the loading dock or anything attached to the building, it's not illegal, based on things that I've researched. And so if police come around, you just tell them, they throw away brand new stuff and I'm donating it. I'm taking it out so it doesn't go in the landfill and I'm donating it. And really the most that they're going to do, they'll question you, perhaps, and they'll, tell you to leave. And so you leave. No big deal. So what I do is I go at nighttime. I'm up late all the time. So I don't leave before usually a half hour after the store closes, or I don't get there till a half hour after the store closes, because I find it takes the employees at least a half hour usually to close up. So if the store closes at 9, now they're closing at 10 because of the holiday, I don't get there until 10:30, 9:30 if they close at 9. I like to make sure that the stores are closed and there's nobody around before I go. I'm very discreet about how I do it. I don't, I'm very aware of my surroundings. Very aware of my surroundings. I always, when I'm driving where, the dumpster is, I'm looking around me. Are there any cars in the parking lot? Are there any cars, following me? Is there anyone behind the building? Anything like that. Very aware of what's going on around me at all times. I have a headlamp that I use, which I have to get a new one because the batteries, it's not good because the batteries keep going out on them, but I think it's a bad connection, so we'll have to take a look at it. But a headlamp is really great because you're hands-free. I also have a magnetic flashlight that magnetizes to the side of the dumpster on the inside, but that's not always good because it doesn't give you the light right in front of you where you need it. It lights up the dumpster very well, but it doesn't always give you the light where you really need it, which is right in front of you. And I also have a rake or a hoe, one of the three-pronged rakes that helps to grab things, because a lot of times the dumpsters are only opened on one side. Most of the dumpsters in my area have doors on the side, and if the doors are locked, you can get in through the top of the dumpster, but for the most part, if the doors are locked, they really don't want you to get in there. So it's your choice as far as that goes. You can certainly get in from the top if you want to. And I use pallets. There's always pallets around the back of the stores. And so if there are no side doors that I can get in and reach or get to reach, I'll take a pallet and I'll put it up against the front of the dumpster and climb up the pallet and get in. Could never do that before my 125-pound weight loss, but now I can, and it's pretty awesome. So, and be very cautious getting into a dumpster. Lots of glass, lots of so know what's in the dumpster and where you're going to be stepping before you get in, if you have to get in the dumpster. There is trash. Most of the trash is partially filled cups of coffee, people's lunches. It's not usually nasty. in the stores that I go to. I don't go to food stores, but it's not usually nasty. And the again, the biggest thing is the glass. You got to be very, very careful. Probably should wear gloves of some sort. And so basically what I do is look in, see if I can see any bags. Bags can be deceiving. Most of the stores use clear bags, and so you can see through the bags. So I kind of look through the bags, but if there's a lot of packing stuff, sometimes there's stuff in the middle of that bag. So I don't just assume this is all packing. I'll either, kind of feel it and make sure, see if there's anything that feels harder or anything that, is different, feels like an object, and then I will open the bag. You can do it one of two ways. Most of the bags are tied in a knot. It's probably better if you just can undo the knot. It's less messy, and the stores won't notice as much. Sometimes you can't, just got to rip open the bag. So it is what it is. So the pallets are my best thing to climb up on, and I'm not afraid. I have been doing this for quite some time. But if you have a rake or a hoe, that's really good to dig things out. Sometimes you have to take bags out of the trash in order to see what's underneath them. My motto is have a dustpan and brush in your car. It's the best way to do it. Leave it cleaner than what you found it. I mean, if it's a mess, pick up the stuff. Don't ruin it for yourself again, because if somebody has come before you and they've left stuff all over the place, unfortunately the store's going to catch on, and they're probably going to lock the doors because they're not going to be happy because there's stuff all over the place. So, clean up after yourself, really, as best you can. And a dustpan and brush, very cheap. You can get one out of the dumpster probably at the dollar store. So that's the best thing to do, is to just, clean up after yourself. And what else? I frequent Michael's, several different Michael's. I frequent Burlington now. That's a new place for me. There's one, it's Burlington Coat, but it's called Burlington now, and there's one right next to my local Michael's. And lately I have been finding a lot of things in that dumpster. I found a ton of clothes the other day, but a lot of them were intentionally ripped or cut. I found other things that were not. Some things had, like this jacket. I found a CB jacket, and it said the zipper was broken. The reason why the zipper was broken was because it has a lining, and they zipped the zipper for the jacket to the lining. Makes no sense. Now, as we know, CB jackets are worth a lot of money. Nothing wrong with this jacket at all, except I just noticed that the security tag is still on, and I had several clothes that had the security tag still on, but Jack knows how to take them off. He uses his Dremel tool to look it up on the internet too, but he uses his Dremel tool to get this top part to cut off the piece of plastic on the top, and then he exposes it and he's able to open it. They say that there's ink inside. He didn't find any ink inside, so I don't know whether that's a myth or not. So I'm going to double check everything on this, and it's going to go on eBay, and I should be able to get a really good price for it. They had two other jackets in there that were cut up, and there's another CB jacket that the zipper is iffy. I have to double check it and see if it's really, because it was again zipped to the wrong thing, and I have to make sure that the zipper it comes apart when you zip it up, so I have to make sure. I'm not going to sell it if it still does that. Lots of things that you can sell, lots of things that you can donate. Right now I'm in the donating, really big on donating. I do sell a lot of things also. The coffee that I get, I sell all that on eBay. But I'm donating a lot of stuff. Right now my basement I'm organizing it, and I'm almost done. and my basement is full of stuff. And we went in my shed the other day, and I realized I had things there from a couple years ago that we had put up in the attic of the shed and didn't even realize it, in the loft, I should say, of the shed. And it all went to Goodwill. So it's probably good to find a community place to donate to, such as a women's shelter if they'll take the things, or a YWCA, a YMCA that shelters people. Any kind of shelter place would be really, really good. A church, local church, they always have food pantries and they always have stuff. Things like that. Some things they won't take, some things they will. Find out what they will take, and if you want to. Or a school. A lot of the stuff I get from Staples goes to the schools. My aunt works for a school, and I collect up a whole bunch of stuff and I bring it over to her. Right now I have a ton of Christmas ornament things. They look like felt. I haven't really looked at them, but they look like felt. Little Santa Claus things, and you could put a picture in the middle. And flowers and things like that. So I'm going to donate all that stuff to the school, and if they can use it, wonderful. And it will be good for Christmas time to give to the kids. A lot of times now I'm grabbing bags of flowers and things like that, which I wasn't before, intact bags, and I'm just donating the whole thing to Goodwill. I put it in another bag and I donate it all to Goodwill. Sometimes I take the tags off, depending on what it is. If they're big floral arrangements with the price of $149 on it, I take the price off. So it really, at this point, I'm starting to keep very little and donate most of what I get. The things that I'm keeping are either things that I can actually use for myself, or that I can resell, that I have a resale value. So, key things: drive around, know your surroundings. Go during the day if you need to get yourself familiar in the daylight where the dumpsters are. Be very, very discreet. Lots of times I'll leave at midnight and just go then. The other day I left at 2 a.m. because the store's closed at 2 a.m. So, whatever time, the best time is when the stores are closed. As far as dumpster diving in neighborhoods, for things, I do, on trash day, I do kind of like look around a little bit in my neighborhood. I find some things sometimes, but that's not my primary focus. My primary focus is the stores. So, Michael's, Staples, one AC Moore, Hobby Lobby has a crusher, a closed dumpster, and you can't get into it. It's attached to the building, and they put everything in it and they crush it. A lot of the stores have that, and they have a dumpster, or they just have that. So you can't get into the crushers at all. It has to be a regular dumpster. And so Hobby Lobby does not have a regular dumpster in my area. I don't know about anywhere else. So Staples, Michael's, where else do I go? Big Lots, Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree a lot of times has a lot of stuff. Five Below. I've been finding Five Below has a lot of the same repetitive stuff. The headsets and the wire things for your car, phones, and selfie sticks that none of them ever work. Things like that. We have so many USB cords, it's not even funny. But you do find good stuff in there sometimes. So Dollar Tree is good, Five Below is good. I'll sometimes just go anywhere, and I've been finding the Burlington next to me store, the Burlington store next to me is actually something that I'm going to take a lot more interest in, because they never used to throw anything but hangers and packaging away, and now they're throwing a lot more away. So I have actually a bag of trash from there, of clothes that were cut up. I got a lot of shoes. The women's shoes fit me very well. The men's shoes did not fit Jack, so they went into a bag for Goodwill. Beautiful shoes, nice brand new shoes. And they had clothes that were not my size. Those went into a bag. The ones that were, I checked them really good and made sure that we took the security tags off if there was any on. And I take the store tags off of those stores. I won't take, like, this is a CB jacket, so sorry, I'm not on my computer. I was like, my computer went black. I'll keep the CB labeling on, but as far as the store tags, those will come off. So that's what I do. And as far as Michael's stuff, I'm donating a lot of like little stuff, and I'm not taking the prices, the stickers off. I'm just leaving them on and not even worrying about it, because it would be too much work and take too long. So if you have a women's shelter or a food pantry in your area that you can connect with, that would be the best. And you can be honest with them and tell them that you're recycling it from the dumpster and that they can see that it's all brand new stuff. And you know, if they decide they don't want to take it, they don't have to take it. I would be honest with them. I was at Goodwill when I started donating lots and lots of stuff. I said, I'm going to be honest with you, I get this stuff from the dumpster, but I take all the tags off. I make sure that I take every tag off when I donate it to Goodwill, the sticky tags and everything. And I said they should be doing this, but instead I'm doing this. And they were just very, very appreciative. I have a ton of stuff for them now, because I'm really cleaning out my basement, and I'm really scrutinizing, and I'm not keeping the stuff just because, oh yeah, that's cute, I may use it someday. I'm not doing it anymore. So anyways, whatever you do with it, sell it, keep it, donate it, whatever, you're saving things from the dumpster, from the landfills, I should say. And I call it product rescue. I do label my dumpsters dumpster dive, but I also put product rescue in there because one of my subscribers came up with that, and I love it. So basically, again, be aware of your surroundings. Always know. I meet up with people, you know, and it doesn't bother me. Cars may drive by me. Most of the dumpsters I go to are pretty isolated. They're in the back of the store, and there's nothing behind them. Very fortunate to do that. But sometimes people will drive back there, and most of the time they're doing the same thing. So it's never an issue. I never get alarmed. I might shut off my headlamp, but I never get alarmed. Just kind of, you know, leave it at that. And it's really awesome when you find some really good stuff for yourself, or good stuff that you say, this is ridiculous that they're throwing this away, and you know that you're going to donate it to someone or some organization that can really use it. It's sad that they don't do that, but they don't. So anyways, if you have any other questions, I've been getting, like I said, I've been getting a lot of questions, and I really enjoy that. And feel free to ask me, and I will answer anything that I can. If you ask me questions on this video, I will do another video to answer the questions, specific questions. I would be happy to do that. So I think that's about it. If I left anything out, again, or if you have any questions, let me know. So I hope this is helpful to people. Just do it. It's really scary the first time that you go, because you're just, you know, I go alone 99% of the time. Once in a while, if we're out and about and it's after the store closing, I'll get Jack to go with me. He just sits in the car. He doesn't, you know, he'll help me if I need help. Or once in a while I'll get a friend. Like the other day I went with Amelia, which was my daughter's, really technically my daughter's friend. She's really technically kind of like my third daughter, I call her. I said she was my friend, but she is. But she's kind of like my third daughter. She and my daughter Caitlin have known each other since middle school, and just so happens that her aunt was the most influential teacher in Caitlin's life. So it was very interesting when we made the connection that that was her aunt. And so anyways, so yeah, she lives near me, and she'll give me a call. She wants to scrapbook, or she wants to go dumpster diving. So we go together every once in a while. It's fun to go with someone else. And I, as far as, you know, dividing things up, I'm just like, take whatever you want. I don't care. If you don't want it, I'll take it. But if you want it, take it, because doesn't matter to me. Or you can, if you go with someone else on a regular basis, you set up some kind of system on how you're going to divide things up or whatever. But I don't have to deal with that because I usually go by myself. So anyways, I think that's it. And like I said, please ask any questions and I will do another video if I have enough questions and I will answer them. So thanks for watching, everyone, and thanks so much for your support. And I'm up to 21,039 subscribers. 2,139, 21, yeah. 2,139 subscribers. So thank you so much. I need to do a giveaway soon, but I have been just so busy. I will be doing one soon, some kind of giveaway. And stay tuned for that at some point. I don't know when, but I need to clean stuff up, and which is what I'm doing, and I'm being very aggressive at it, so it's good. All right, everyone, thanks for watching again. Talk to you soon. Bye.